if you don't know me, I'm Griminal MC. Your Liverpool stats will drop like rain, but I'm gonna rise to the top like.
You get what I'm saying? So even though Gets weren't Nasty Crew no more, he still had Griminal under his wing. So he's kind of still like showing love in a different way. Kind
is
of. Is
Griminal the madman now? Is he, or is there's someone that's gone mad?
Nah, I don't want to say it like that.
Oh, not like that, bro. I'm on.
Embark on a poignant journey as we delve into the heart-wrenching truth behind a grime artist's tumultuous story of pain and betrayal. Witness how close friends shattered his world, leading to a tragic loss that nearly drove him to madness. Born on January 10, 1991, Joshua Ramsey, known as Griminal, is a grime MC hailing from Greengate in Newham E13. He gained recognition within his community and is well regarded, much like his family. Griminal attended St. Bonaventure's School from 2002. Griminal, one of 5 brothers from a loving two-parent household, attended Newvic College and has built a successful music career, collaborating with grime artists like Wiley, Jammer, Tempa T, and Nasty Brothers. Griminal disappeared from the music scene and online without a trace, leaving fans unsettled. Sinister rumors and chilling speculation began to swirl. Some have been witness to Griminal's breakdown, while others were only privy to the hushed whispers. But who can truly understand the betrayal of friends and the death of a brother that drove him to that chilling breaking point?
Remember Griminal?
Griminal was there, man. He was ahead of his time, though. Griminal was like, he's a GOAT, forever will be a GOAT. He's like ahead of his time. You see what I'm saying? So when and he looked older than he was. So when he was coming through and busting up the place, he was like 17, 16. Yeah.
Griminal and the man soon to be named share a history. Having grown up together in a bond that runs deep, they attended the same school, and Griminal's younger brother frequently crossed paths with him, hinting at a shadowy connection. Nathan Sylvester, this turd, was a once trusted friend who would commit the ultimate act of evil, murdering his friend's brother in cold blood. It's a dark reality that sends shivers down the spine and leaves a haunting question. How can one descend into such depths of depravity? It's hard to convey the profound impact of losing a sibling, especially one who has been murdered in cold blood. Would you remain unchanged by such a tragedy? The harsh realities of drug trafficking, violence, and the grooming of children loom large in the background. A brother's descent into madness, intertwined with the heartbreaking murder of his younger sibling. Tragic story reveals a harrowing journey of manipulation and betrayal, where individuals Nico once trusted coerced him into selling drugs and groomed him over many years. Nico Ramsey, 19 now, would have been 27, the youngest of 5 brothers, faced the challenge of leukemia in his early years, but emerged victorious. Nico was well known amongst the community. Sylvester believed that Nico Ramsey had stolen some drugs and sought revenge. 40 minutes before Mr. Ramsey's murder on the 13th of February 2016, 3 men, including Sylvester and Lewis, arrived at the home of a drug addict, Miss Tracy Smith, looking for Mr. Ramsey. Alicia Francois, 25, told officers she was stopped in the street by a stranger on Saturday, February 13th, who asked to borrow her mobile phone to call a taxi. In fact, she had previously lent the phone to alleged drug gang henchman Alki Holder. Police believe Holder was one of 3 men who plunged a knife through the heart of Nico Ramsey. Alicia Francois heartlessly ignored Nico's death, deceptively concealed the truth, and displayed a chilling absence of empathy. Alicia's alleged involvement in an additional homicide in 2012. A 25-year-old female exhibiting emerging tendencies indicative of potential psychopathy or serial offending. Alicia and Alki were romantically involved. He denied going to Ms. Smith's house looking for the deceased and insisted he came upon Sylvester and Lewis and the incident by chance. Nico was bundled to the ground and stabbed twice in his chest by Alki Holder before he fled the country. Nico was taken to hospital following the incident on February 13, 2016, and died in hospital 4 days later. After taking Nico's life, the chilling sight of Nathan Sylvester, Troy Lewis, and Alki was caught on surveillance cameras as they brazenly lingered outside a store. The chilling and horrific news of Nico's untimely demise left his family shattered and devastated, as the young soul, with his entire promising life ahead, was tragically taken away. The prosecution say is Mr. Sylvester, who hit Nico several times until Nico's nephew, Kai, intervened. Troy Lewis on the right is left to bear witness as his brother, Stephen Lewis, met a chilling end in a brutal murder back in 2009. Stephen Lewis met a grim fate on the eve of his 16th birthday, when he fell victim to a brutal stabbing outside St. Sed's Church Hall in the heart of Plaistow, East London. In 2009, Stephen Lewis was killed, leaving his brother, Troy Lewis, devastated, made even more haunting when, in the very next instance, Troy mirrored the same heinous act onto another victim. In a harrowing display of malevolence, Nathan Sylvester, once residing on Perth Road E13, at 25 years old and now 33 years old, left the scene on foot with the others and later called a taxi to pick them up from Westcliff Parade. Circulated descriptions of the suspects to taxi companies, and it was identified they were in a taxi. At the time these were circulated, this directly led to the arrest of Sylvester and Lewis in Sutton Road. In a statement, Nico's family said he was a lovely, good-natured, charismatic and humorous young man, who had only recently celebrated his 19th birthday. He also held ambitions to open a cafe. His last words was to tell his mother he loved her. Nico was groomed to sell drugs from a young age, while Troy lived homeless, often sleeping in cars. Alarmingly, several individuals from Greengate are linked to the grooming of children for drug activities. In a world that often offers little solace, Griminal resorted to desperate measures, driven by a profound need to navigate his suffering and find a way through the shadows. His actions, though controversial, were a reflection of the turmoil within. This narrative transcends mere downfall. It delves into the fragility of the human spirit amid a world often overshadowed by malevolence. Griminal's journey is not solely defined by his struggles, but is a testament to resilience against the evil that permeates society. Despite the darkness, there remains an unwavering belief in divine goodness. With faith as his anchor, Griminal will rise, transforming his pain into strength and proving that hope can flourish even in the bleakest of circumstances. The terrifying truth is that people have had enough. Communities are banding together to reveal the predatory forces lurking in the shadows, exploiting our children for the sinister trade of county lines drug distribution.